Hello friends, I want to have a cozy fall Saturday. In my last video I mentioned having a stressful few weeks and I'm still kind of winding down from that, so since I don't have any pressing chores to do, I want to spend some time thrifting and going to the antique store, and then I need to go to the grocery store to get some ingredients to make pumpkin cinnamon rolls with a maple icing. And then this afternoon I'll make the cinnamon rolls and then settle in to maybe do a craft or watch something on TV. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to watch yet, but I will figure it out between now and then. So let's get started going to the thrift store. Okay, so that was actually a huge success. This is a value village and I haven't been in a really long time, partly because it was so unorganized and I never found a ton of great deals. But this time, they have completely reorganized the store, and I commented that to the cashier, I haven't been here in a long time and I love what y'all have done with the place. And she said it's under new ownership. So I guess they had them reorganized because all the shelves were full but organized, you could see everything. So I actually spent a lot more time in there than I normally do because it was so organized. And I did get a few things, and I think I got some great deals, which I'll show you after we get back home. But next I'm going to go across the street to the antique store. It's been many hours since my little thrifting trip. I fibbed a little bit when I said I didn't have any pressing chores. I did have to take Nyx to get her nails trimmed, and then I ended up going to Michael's to find a craft because I really wanted something to do with my hands while watching something cozy and while waiting for my cinnamon rolls to bake. And I went and perused there for a while. If I didn't find anything there, I was going to go to Target and see if I could find anything, but luckily I found something at Michael's, which I'll show a little bit later. So now it's time to get started on the cinnamon rolls, and then while those rise, I will show you what I got at the thrift store and the antique store. dough is rising. So now I want to show you what I got from the thrift store and the antique store today. The first thing I picked up, like of the things I picked up, this is what the first thing I actually got, and it's Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. This was one of my favorite books in high school, and somehow I don't have a copy of it. I've been trying to find a hardcover copy, and I have not been able to find one, but I didn't want to pass this one up because it's in such good condition. So this is going on my bookshelf. Then I got this little shelf. It's like a little wooden, like one that you would just hang. Like it has a hanger here and it has these little hangers. I got this for a kitchen refresh that I've been planning as I've been gathering things that I want to add to my kitchen. This one just needs a good little clean, and like I like that it's a warm wood color. It's really, it looks dark on camera, but I have one of these actually that's black, but I really wanted a wooden one. So I'm glad I found this. So you'll be seeing this in a future video. The next thing is this winter solstice record. We recently got a record player. Actually, it's like one of those, I forgot the brand name, but it's one of those like all-in-one. It has like a record player, a CD player, a radio, and a cassette player. So because Derek wanted to start building a collection of records, he wants to collect vinyl. So we got us our first little record player. So now I'm starting to actually look at records and in the thrift stores to see. And obviously this is like a winter, more holiday themed one, but it looks like it's in really good condition, like from the cover, and it has some nice songs on it. It has Greensleeves, it has Bach, Northumbrian Lullaby. I look forward to hearing that. It has a few songs that I'm looking forward to listening to. So it's like a holiday, but not Christmassy. So I like that about this record. And then I would say my biggest, best find is this coat. And I will back up my camera to show it off fully because it is long. So I saw this hanging on the rack, and it's so long and dramatic looking. I thought it was a men's coat, but I'm a very tall person. I can fit men's clothes. I have men's jackets actually that I've worn before. And then I tried it on and it fits so well, like scarily well. So I was looking for the size, and it's a woman's. And so then I actually saw the brand is called Amanda Gale. So obviously it is a woman's coat, but it's an extra large. So that's my size. And I'm going to put this on. It's heavy because I've been needing a new coat. And it's wool. It's 100% wool. So let me back up my camera. See if we're gonna be able to see this whole thing. Like it goes down to like almost past my calves. Like, I don't know how to get my camera to, because I'm using my front facing camera right now. Yeah. So the only thing I can tell that needs some work is the pockets have holes. Like it's almost like a mitten. Like I put my hands in my pockets and there's a hole like where my thumb is. So I just need to sew that up. But otherwise the lining is in perfect condition. Like I buttoned it up and everything to make sure that it's probably like I buttoned it up and everything to make sure that it didn't pull anywhere. Okay, it looks like it is missing a button here. Okay, well, I didn't really like these buttons that much anyway, so I was looking at replacing them. So I do need to find another button for right here, but it has like a twirl to it. Like it's wider on the bottom. Like I can't believe I found this coat. And then the best part is it was $17.99, which I already thought was a good price. Like I was happy to pay $17.99 for a 100% wool coat that fit me perfectly and that looks like this. And then it was half price. And even the cashier was like, whoa, like she was even surprised that she's like, that's a really good deal. And I told her that I thought it was a good deal at full price, at like the regular price. So I'm super excited I found this. I probably need to take it to a dry cleaner. It doesn't smell or anything. It doesn't even have that weird thrift store smell. But just to make sure that it doesn't have any like any spots that really need to be cleaned. It is wrinkled, so I need to hang it up. I think it's probably been packed away maybe at somebody's house for a long time. So yeah, let me see. 100% wool. It says acetate lining. So I guess that probably means like polyester, but the exterior is wool, so that's cool. So yeah, very excited about my coat. And then at the antique store, I didn't really get a lot of footage at the antique store because my phone was about to die and it was extremely hot in there. And I had a couple things I had in mind that I was looking for. I'll show the booth that I went to. Well, I showed the booth that I went to. Is my like favorite booth, and I always find something there. And I got this little brass fairy lamp. So you put a little tea light in there, and it has the little, I guess, lampshade. And I need to take this off. The guy couldn't get this part off, and then I just need to like figure out what to clean it with. And normally, I like when brass has a little bit of a patina, but this, because it has this like sticker mark too, I really want to try to clean it and see if I can get it a little shinier. And I think this is also going to go for my kitchen refresh that I've been planning as I gather the things that I want to use in the kitchen. So very cute, and I'm very excited. And now, while we wait for the dough to rise, I think I'm going to take a quick shower because I get really sweaty when I go thrifting. I don't know what it is, like walking around. I usually don't get a cart because I think it's good luck to not get a cart, but then I had the coat and I had the book and everything, so I ended up getting a cart. And then the antique store like did not have AC on at all. And then just all the running around, getting started baking, I just feel like I take a shower, it'll be the nice start to my evening, and then I can start on my craft. I feel nice and refreshed, and I still have about 30 minutes on the rise of the cinnamon rolls. So I wanted to go ahead and figure out what I'm going to be doing with this. So I went to Michael's to look for a craft, and I was disappointed at first with what I saw. At Joann's, RIP, they used to have these little wooden cutout things, like all kinds of little things. And I showed in my last video when I was pulling out my fall decorations, all the things that I got from Joann's that were that kind of wood that I painted myself, made something. And Michael's has tons of little wood things to paint, and like they call it make market, but they all have like batteries and they light up, and I just don't like that kind of decoration. And I feel like they're designed to break. Like, can you even replace the batteries? So I just don't like them. Like there was a couple that I was considering, and I walked around and I was trying, and I have some Halloween crafts in mind of things that I'm like thinking about, which I have like a week to keep thinking about it because I really need to get my Halloween stuff up. But then I came across, like I was just literally wandering around the store, and I came across a display of these little dioramas. They were 50% off, so I think it was $20. And it's so cute. Like, look, it's like a little, what is it called? Magic shop. And they had another one that was a little greenhouse garden, and it took all my willpower to not get both of them. But I figured I should start with one and then see how that goes. And one of them was called a book nook, and it was like a cemetery, and I think it's meant to be one of those things you slide on your bookshelf. But then I got it in my head that they were all book nooks, and this would look really cute on a bookshelf. So once it's done, I want to see if it'll fit into my bookshelf and be like I would like it to be a permanent decoration. I think it's supposed to be Halloween, but I just feel like this would work in my everyday decor. So, but I'm also a little bit intimidated because I've never done anything like this before, but I think it will be fun to try. I feel like this is like the cousin of Lego, and I love Legos. I kind of forced my kid to get into Lego so that I could like live vicariously through him and help him with Lego sets. So I feel like this is going to be like close to that. So let's see. Oh, and I got my cozy fall sweater on, but it has these very floppy sleeves. Like I almost think I got it too big because the sleeves are massive and I feel like I have to constantly roll them up. So we'll also see how long I stay in this sweater. always do a terrible job of reviewing the recipes that I make on camera. These cinnamon rolls were amazing. They're the perfect blend of pumpkin spice and cinnamon, and then the maple cream cheese adds like just the hint of sweetness, but the maple goes really well with the pumpkin. They're just perfect. I am done with Hocus Pocus, and I had my cinnamon roll, which was delicious. And now I have a ton left. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with them. I have done maybe a little more than half the books in this little diorama set. I'm torn because I kind of want to keep going, but I also kind of want to snuggle with the pets for a few minutes before I go to bed. So I think I'm going to go to the living room, turn on another movie, and chill out with the pets a little bit before I end the day. I guess I'll be working on this diorama for a little while. Maybe I'll make it, it'll definitely appear in a future video. Maybe my Halloween decorating video, but it's very, very cute, and it is relaxing. I enjoy doing stuff with my hands, but I'm just getting very tired. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and if you liked this video, please like and subscribe to help my video reach, Nyx is being sassy, to help my video reach other people who might like it. And thank you so much for being here, and I hope you have a good rest of your bye.